Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And I've got my mic on as well.
You have, yeah.
These little things. How many episodes have we done now? And we still sometimes get certain.
No, I
things
don't
wrong.
think your mic. It wasn't your mic wasn't on that one time. It's the fact that we have a slightly broken machine, an expensive broken machine.
I feel like a broken machine at times, well, but that's another debate. Sum up emotions for the last while since we released the website and the tickets for the Success Seminar on Monday.
Well, it's all been building up, hasn't it? Because this has been in the pipeline since beginning of the year. When did we start the proper talks on it?
I think there was a
February time.
Yeah, there was a kind of a general just throw out comment there of, we should do this something sometime, which mothballed into let's do this, which mothballed into let's do an event, and then let's have it in one of the biggest stadiums in the world. Granted, we're not going to fill it like Ed, but and then let's do this, and this, and it's just there's been a lot of work up to this date so far.
It has, yeah, and I think it's just nice to kind of get it out there and actually to see that people are interested in what we're doing, because the tickets are flying out already.
It's been superb. I'm as much as you think they'll go, and as much as you fully expect them to start selling, there's always the fear, and you kind of think, will anyone buy tickets? And you really, really hope that they do. And it's been amazing the speed at which they're continuing, and not just a surge at the start, but a continuous thread of sales now. I've been shocked and delighted about it.
Yeah, because you always have that little bit of trepidation,
absolutely,
when you're going live with something, because you don't want to send a flop. But it's going to be a great event. It's it is a men only event, but there's a reason behind that. Because 4 out of 5 suicides, as we know, are men, and there's a high percentage of those are business owners in high stress kind of positions. And we're not saying that females in business don't get stressed, things like that, but this is purely an event kind of aimed at kind of men because of some of the demographic that Dan and ourselves kind of deal with, and there's reasons behind it. We're partnered with Prostate Cymru as well as part of it, but it's going to be a great event, and it's there just to kind of highlight some of the stresses and the struggles we go through as business owners and people in kind of high kind of power stress positions in kind of business. And we have those conversations kind of regularly with clients who are in that, how hard it is and how lonely it can be as a kind of solo entrepreneur and in those positions, and you feel like you're on this kind of hamster wheel of success and growth, and you don't sometimes know how to get off or slow down and take a step back. But that's what it's all going to be about. It's going to be a great event. It's the first of its kind, and it's exciting to do and exciting to be involved in.
Yeah, you would think that holding an event in such a iconic venue with a big group of people would be scary or fearful, but maybe it's because we know what we're talking about. We're there with the type of people that we know. You're talking about it being men only, of men maybe 30 to 55 that are in that category. We know how they feel. We run businesses, we have families, we know how plates have to be spun and all that. So we're talking not just from a sheet, but from the heart. We know exactly what they're going through. So I'm really looking forward to it, even though it's X amount of weeks out, but the time will fly. It's going to be a really, really good day. Delighted that the Good, Bad and Rugby guys agreed to jump on board with us. We'll have royalty there with Mr. Tyndall, although Mr. Haskell will probably claim to be royalty as well, and Mr. Payne orchestrating the event.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be good, because it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be heavy, but there's going to be a quite focused element of the daytime, around kind of leadership and financial strategies and things. But then we wanted to make the evening a little bit more kind of lighthearted, a little bit relaxed, where everyone can kind of just have a bit of fun and socialise and let off a bit of steam. Really, that's the kind of idea of it. We've got food all day as well, and
you were adamant that had to be one of the prerequisites.
Hugely, you can't have an event without food and good food as well.
It is true though. You can't hold something like this and talk about subjects close to the heart and could be very personal for some people. It has to be very structured and focused during the day, and maybe a bit difficult both for us on stage and for people down below, for people to get the benefit of the day and to feel that they're in an environment where they're comfortable, because hopefully everyone else will have gone through or are feeling the same type of thing. So it'll be great to be able to talk about them in a safe environment. And then, as you said, once the potential head fry could be kicking in by the end of the day, have a bit of a giggle, maybe get a drink somewhere, and then sit down and relax and listen to some, stories and giggles from the three guys, and they can bring their own bits into it, because they all, have the same type of thing in the same age brackets as hopefully everyone that will be in there, have businesses of themselves, even I suppose Mike Tendall himself, how you integrate with somebody that's non-royalty to go into everyone will have their own little issues, and it'll be nice to have a bit of a comical value from that at the end of a night, after we've had a full-on day during the day. And obviously we'll have a nice bit of food along the way as well.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be a good day. I mean, and it's the first of its kind, and we plan to do a few more of these going forward, and it's going to be fun. So link will be in the bio, and
the tickets are discounted at the moment for X amount of days left.
So there's an early bird tickets at the moment.
Don't know how many days are left of that.
We've got about 30 odd days left, I think, of early bird tickets. So get in there, because once they're gone, and they are selling out already. So,
and we're limited capacity.
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
because of the venue that we have.
Yeah. So
obviously, it's not the 80,000.
Yeah. So we're limited capacity, and we don't want it to be too busy, because we want everyone to get the full effect of the event. And there's lots of things. There's going to be an event box which will go out to everyone after the event. We kind of make it a little bit different in the fact that you usually go to an event, people load you up with a bag of stuff, and then you've got to carry that around town. If you want to go for a few drinks after, that's a nightmare. You're probably going to leave it somewhere. I've done it. I've left it in Tiger before. So this will follow you in the post afterwards. A nice presentation box with some nice things from the event to remind you of the day that we put on.
And partnered up at a hotel, which we will put out later on, that there will be a discount code for those staying overnight that are not around Cardiff area. Or
even if you are in Cardiff, you want to stay in Cardiff.
But that'll come out in the next couple of days with a discount code.
Yeah, we'll release all
and
that.
a reduced rate for the hotel itself.
Yeah.
So looking forward to it. Get on board soon. We will be delighted to see you there. It is a few weeks away, but get it in the diary, get it booked, get it paid for, get it sorted, and we're going to have a really, really good day. A bit of a giggle, a bit of a heart-to-heart, some honest chats with ourselves, with everyone else, and it's going to be the first of many, and we're really, really looking forward to it.